Where can you still get luxury level design at a reasonable price without feeling packed on top of your neighbors? Because that's becoming one of the biggest complaints I'm hearing from buyers right now. Too many communities with smaller lots, tighter spacing, and homes that kind of feel the same. And if you do find what you're really looking for, you're starting way over $1 million. But today we're touring a community with a builder that's offering larger lot sizes, better than average pricing, and architecture that's gonna make you feel proud to call it home. Plus, there's one feature about this neighborhood I think it's going to surprise a lot of people by the end of this tour. So here is the Costa Mesa. This is a perfect size home, I think. A little over 2,600 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, 3-car garage. But it just really hits me right. I think it's a really great floor plan. And I'm gonna take you inside and let me know what you think. So just inside the front doors, you're drawn into this beautiful study, beautiful ceilings, nice woodwork. Once again, the ceilings make a difference. The hallway to my right, we've got 2 bedrooms, nice and bright as you can see, and an adjoining bath. We did the natural light, like I mentioned, all through this community and all through this builder. A great job on that. Closetry, can never get enough of here in Florida. So as I mentioned, this is a 3-bedroom, so it's a 3-car garage. And I'm going to show you a quick photo. It is a tandem, but a very deep tandem, because sometimes I see them as tandems and they're really just not much you can do with that. You can actually put a car there, or you can actually use it for storage space. The beautiful kitchen, really good workspace, really good possibility for entertaining. There's your pantry as you come in. There's your laundry.
So the idea behind it is,
I like that space, so you can grow stuff there. You got the animal beds, water, food, everything tucked away with their own little purpose. This gives you all kinds of design ideas. That's what's the wonderful thing about these furnished models. I don't think we really showed you that. We came in the dining nook, so there's a way to move this wall. They are custom, so you've got it in mind. It's a possibility. I'm going to take you out here real quick to the outside. Full kitchen. This is a true luxurious. Look at the ceilings on this. This is a true great outdoor space with the infinity screens. Nothing impending. Let me give you another view of this. So this is kind of like a $30,000 upgrade here, folks. Really just an amazing space. You can see it without a pool. Go back in through the pool door, and then here is the 3rd bedroom back here. Really cute. Nice built-in on that one. Gives you, once again, design ideas. And a full bath back here with natural light. So let's pass over the house. You see the enormous 10-foot glass. Of course, everything here is impact. And then around the corner is your primary. Beautifully, naturally lit. King size bed, as you can see. Double doors would be there into your primary. Separated vanities, I love that. And so do the ladies. Your soaking tub, all natural light. There's going to be your throne room. Easy access right here into the shower. Transom windows across the top. Built-ins. And then around here is your primary closet. All this can be built in, designed. Let them know. But the Amelia is just like a perfect size. Like I said, a little over 2,600 square feet. Flexibility, but pretty much as much house as you'll ever need. And here's a quick pic of the 3-car garage with the tandem right behind it. So currently it's the sales office, as you can see. Now, one thing that makes this community a little different is that we're not talking about one of the giant master plan neighborhoods where there's thousands of homes eventually getting built. Oakbend has a more boutique, gated community feel, with only about 181 homes being planned between just two builders, Toll Brothers and ICI Homes. That's dramatically smaller than many of these larger Wellen Park neighborhoods, which is one of the reasons it feels more private, refined, and exclusive. Now, something buyers relocating from larger properties, maybe up north or around the country, often ask me about is the lot sizes of Florida subdivisions and how they can feel tighter compared to maybe the quarter or half acre home sites that they're used to. So the home sites ICI are building here in Oakbend are generally larger than what we've been seeing in many newer communities throughout Southwest Florida, which means you're going to get more breathing room between you and your neighbors. And that's where ICI Homes stands out. ICI isn't a builder that's trying to be everything to everybody. They've built a solid reputation around more upscale architectural designs, flexible floor plans, and homes that often feel more custom than production built, of course. And one thing that I consistently hear from buyers walking through an ICI home is that it simply feels different. The ceiling details, the natural light, the room layouts, and the overall design tends to feel more elevated. Now, if this is the first time that we're meeting, my name is Rob Rovnak, and I've been privileged to live here in Paradise for over 30 years. And every day we get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you wanting to know about Sarasota and the surrounding communities. So whether you're moving in 1 week or in 1 year, reach out today so we can help you get a jump in the right direction and make a smooth move to sunny Sarasota. So one of the things that buyers might overlook when they first start researching Oakbend is its location within Wellen Park. Because everybody pretty much knows about Downtown Wellen, the Braves Stadium, the restaurants, the events, and all that growth that's taking place throughout the area. But Oakbend really sits in a nice central position, and you might even pass it without even knowing it. Oakbend is probably one of the closest neighborhoods to Downtown Wellen, with the shopping, dining, medical facilities, and of course, the beaches, which make this part of Florida so desirable. And that's important because many buyers are trying to strike a balance. They want access to amenities, they want new construction, but they don't necessarily want to feel like they're living in a massive development with homes after homes, that as far as the eye can see. They really want to have those amenities close by, and this one has it. Now let's take a look at another model because this next one showcases a completely different style. Folks, welcome to Brooklyn. Maybe it doesn't look the way you remember it. Yes, this is the Brooklyn by ICI Homes here. Beautiful, beautiful. 4-bedroom, 4-bath, a little over 3,200 square feet. You see the pavers, the tile. There's your 3-car garage, a 3rd carport, 2 over here. We're going to show you what that looks like on the inside. Let's go tour. Just inside your double doors, you're greeted with this beautiful front foyer. Spacious, airy, light, huge ceiling, 16 feet. Maybe that's more. I'll have to check. I think it might be 20. Right off the front here, you've got a really nice den. Show you the design elements, the ceilings. We're going to head upstairs in just a second. I wanted to show you the feel that you get from the grand entrance. Just come on in. First thing you do, grab a bottle of wine. You're home. Right under the staircase. Kind of a unique feature. Let's you show what's possible design-wise here. So we step into the great room, and you've got that rounded bank of windows. Once again, the ceilings. The grandeur, you can really feel it here. A large island. We step into the kitchen. Put 5, 6 seats right there. Really a great home for entertaining. Off to my right, you've got a powder room. There's your laundry, but I wanted to peek in and show you the 2-car garage on this side, but what you're going to get that dual 3rd car on the other side. And then you have a beautiful formal dining area. You just got natural light and views everywhere. We're going to peek out into this Florida kitchen really quickly. Even the ceilings here are coffered. Set back, tray ceilings. This is a beautiful lot on the lake. There's your open pool deck. So there's a lot of possibilities. You can enclose it, leave it open. But let's take you back here into the kitchen a little bit. This all white kitchen. You do have gas appliances here. Here is that view again. I'll head upstairs in just a second, but wanted to show you this beautiful pantry. Smartly designed. And let's head on up that staircase. So just at the top of this flight of stairs, we've got views everywhere. Let's give you a full panoramic 360 of what I'm looking at. So there's the front foyer. Beautiful view off the top, natural light. You can see all the woodwork. As we step over to the back of the home, bank of windows right up into the ceiling, and those views that you're looking down on the rest of the home. As we head over here, you're seeing an additional living space. This is great. Lots of natural light throughout this house. Let me show you the ceiling effects that you can get. Give you some design choices. And I like the fact that the bedrooms are really spread out. You've got one here in this corner, natural light. I really like the double windows here in the corner, functional. And this gives an aesthetic design. These two windows from the front of the house also function for the large walk-in closet. So as we back out, right next door to it, you've got this joining bath down the hallway. Just really terrific views. You've got a bedroom back here. And speaking of views, that is a gorgeous view to wake up to, right off the pool deck. And a nice walk-in closet. Give you a little closer look at that. And then the adjoining bathroom. It's going to be a Jack and Jill. Right there. Got your shower room. You've got a doorway here so you can close that off. And then I'm going to go out back to show you from the other end this bedroom. I love these little extra windows. The architecture from the outside, but just a lot of nice natural light. Once again, you're going to have a walk-in, extremely large doors throughout, and then the other side, the adjoining Jack and Jill. So that's really convenient. And then we're going to head downstairs and take a look at the owner's suite. Back on the main floor, tucked away here, around the corner, is your primary triple glass sliders. Oh, those are some gorgeous ceilings. Let you know what you can get here at ICI. Good morning. That is a beautiful patio deck. You can close that or leave it open, whatever you prefer. Come in to the really spacious. There you go. You got transom light right across. Double sink separated by some closetry. More closetry, places to stack away. Let's take a peek into the primary closet. You got your soaker tub, and you can just walk right into this. This is really nice access. You notice the flooring, stangles, place to put some toiletries and different shower stalls. So really gorgeous primary as well. This is the Brooklyn. A little over 3,200 square feet. We'll get you pricing here. And what else we've got going here inside Oakbend. Now let's talk about the fees and what you're getting for those fees. The good news is that Oakbend is not one of those communities where the fees feel completely out of control compared with what you're receiving in return. Oakbend's HOA breaks down to around $432 per month. but you're getting a lot for your money. Those fees help maintain the community, the common areas, your home's lawn service, your internet, cable, and for that great amenity center. So add all those fees together and that becomes a deal. And one thing I like about a maintenance-free community, neighborhood like this, it remains kept up and looking fresh for years to come. Now you'll enjoy an entire amenity center with resort-style pool and lap lanes, a club room with kitchen and social lounge, a state-of-the-art fitness center, a large covered lanai with table shuffleboard and billiards, 3 pickleball courts, and a bocce ball court. And that brings me to the payoff that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. The feature that surprises many buyers isn't necessarily the homes themselves, which are very impressive. It's the amount of privacy and space that they feel once they're actually inside the community, inside the gates. People often assume that because it's a neighborhood within Wellen Park, that might feel crowded. Then they visit Oakbend and they realize it has a completely different personality. The larger home sites, the much more upscale architecture, the quieter atmosphere, the overall presentation creates an experience that just kind of feels different from what many buyers expected. Oakbend kind of seems to hit that right size, that sweet spot within the neighborhood. Now let's quickly talk pricing. With 7 different floor plans, base pricing starts in the 700s with variations in elevations and upgrades. Then include that 75-foot wide home site, and you can be slightly under or slightly over 1 million. That's why it's very important to contact us early for updates and incentives that we can get you that are coming down the line or happening right now. Here's an example of a quick move-in home at the time we filmed this. So the pricing was $925,350, and that includes the home site and all the upgrades. Things like impact glass, 12-foot ceilings, 8-foot interior doors, quartz counters of course, tile roof, paver driveways, tankless water heater, wall-mounted oven, convection microwave, and plenty more. If you've been looking for a new construction home that feels a little bit more luxurious, a little bit more private, and a lot less cookie cutter than some of these alternatives that are out there, Oakbend and ICI Homes deserves a spot on your short list. To get an update on inventory, pricing, lot availability, and the current incentives, or if you just like help comparing Toll Brothers to ICI here in Oakbend, or maybe another similar community, reach out and schedule a free Zoom call anytime. I help buyers navigate these communities every single day, often helping them avoid costly mistakes and uncover builder opportunities that they didn't know even existed. In fact, we even wrote the book on it. For Living and Buying in Sarasota, I'm Rob Rovnak. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.